Yes, it's me, Mr. Two Boats, and we are back again. Before I leave you with my good friend Frank Peters, I just want to say, well done to Arsenal. They should not be disappointed of nothing. This was an intense game, but I'm not here to give you my facts, but to say that well done to Arsenal. And I hope that they can perform well for the Premier League next season, and that they perform the same way they performed for this campaign in the Champions League. But it's me, Dr. Two Boats, Mr. Two Boats, and I'm going to leave you with my good friend Frank Peters. Please, take it away.
Hello people, yes, it's me again, Mr. Frank Peters. And I'm always going to say, what a beautiful day, what a good day. I'm hoping you're enjoying your day. What a beautiful game. What a beautiful game. I don't want any Arsenal fan to be disappointed in this game. If you listen to my prediction and what I said, Arsenal matched definitely PSG without a doubt. Arsenal matched PSG. They were going back and forth. Nobody worried. They defended good. If you want to say, as an Arsenal fan, as an Arsenal supporter, that maybe the defense could have been better, hey, looking at the highlights, Arsenal had as many chances as PSG. PSG probably had more. But as far as I can see, I saw Saka had the opportunity to make it 2-1 or 2-2, and then it would have been, I guess it would have been 3. It would have been 3-2 aggregate. This match was a good game. Arsenal fan have nothing to be upset about. PSG just made sure that they capitalized on everything that was needed. PSG probably had more chances. Arsenal had a few chances, but Arsenal played very well. They shocked me. When I say they shocked me, I would have thought that PSG would have scored more goals and that Arsenal might have gave up, but they didn't. Arsenal said to themselves, we need to be big boys. We can't be young men no more. We got to be grown men. And I think them going into this game, they definitely went into this game as grown men. So as an Arsenal fan or Arsenal supporter, I wouldn't be upset about this game or feel down, because when is the last time Arsenal got in these positions? A very long time ago. PSG have been in these positions. Maybe not the finals. Them also, for them, it's probably been a while. The Arsenal, I want to say congratulations to them. Well done to any Arsenal fan or supporters out there who are listening at this moment. Do not be upset about Arsenal. They've come from a long way. What they need to do, what Arsenal need to strive to do, is stay with this team. Do not change this team. If you can have all them players from now in the next 3 to 4 years, it will be a very dominant team, a very great team. This was a beautiful game. And I'm going to say again, this was a beautiful game. Back and forth. Both teams wanted it. Both teams wanted to win. You couldn't do anything. There's nothing else more that could have been done. Arsenal played very well. It would have been beautiful. It would have been great to see Arsenal go in the final. And that was my prediction with conviction. But as you can see, we have PSG versus Inter Milan. This is going to be a very fast-paced game. But I think both teams are probably going to go into this game more slower. I think they're going to take their time. I don't think they're going to want to rush too crazy. I don't think they will want to go too crazy in this game versus Inter. PSG will want to actually take their time, I think, personally. But to me, with Arsenal, if you look at the situation they're in right now, I think with Arsenal, with PSG, what PSG have, if I was to look at the way I see it, I think PSG have more grown men playing. Compared to Arsenal, it's mostly young men playing, you know? So there's a lot of strength and experience within this game. So it was mostly, that's what I think. I think with PSG, there's a lot of players that have been playing No, it's not about them playing for a very long time, but it's them playing with physicality, with experience. Arsenal, most of these players haven't got to these positions. Most of these players haven't got to Champions League's semi-finals. A lot of these players that are playing for Arsenal right now haven't got to these positions yet. The pressure, the experience, the lights, the fans, the atmosphere. But you know what? They done well. For me, Arsenal there became men, became grown men. So I feel like in season coming up in Premier League, they could win the Premier League. If I go with prediction, it would be good to see Arsenal win the Premier League next season coming. I would like to see them definitely get into the finals in the Champions League. But like I said, they definitely need to keep all these players that they have now. They can't change any players. They need to work with what they have now. Arteta, you need to work with what you have now. You can't start selling players, buy more players. You need to work on what you have. These boys here, this Arsenal team is a great team. Going into this game and looking at the odds for me, looking at the highlights as well, I could say 85% it could have gone either way maybe, but the results is the results. And even just down to I feel like even when they had a penalty and it was missed, it was still up for grabs. Arsenal could have still did something, 100%. But I'm not going to talk negative. I'm not going to talk bad. This game, looking at Arsenal, done all they could do. PSG just got every chances they had. They took it and managed to score goals with those chances. Arsenal had chances, and they missed some of the chances. Saka once again performing well, and to me, I want to say that I feel that with the difference with PSG and Arsenal, PSG had too many. They had more Sakas in their team. So I feel with Arsenal right now, they need to. And I always say with many teams, you can't always depend on one player. Saka was performing very well once again. Saka managed to score, and we need more players for Arsenal to perform and to step it up. Once that happens, then like I said, there will be an unstoppable team. I do believe in that. PSG was very strong. Well done to PSG. And once again, Mbappe not being in the team and them reaching the semi-finals, unbelievable. You could say right now Mbappe should have waited. But it's me, Frank Peters. Well done to Arsenal. Well done to PSG. Arsenal are definitely going to improve. PSG, all the best for the finals. And if I make a prediction with no conviction, I don't want to make a prediction because I don't know who to pick. But all the best for PSG and Inter Milan in the finals. I will be doing my review. It's me, Frank Peters. Well done to Arsenal and well done to Inter Milan. I'll see you on the next one.